My name's Niamh O'Reilly, I'm 19 years old and I play for MK Dons PFC. Growing up, I was just like any other kid. I was really active and sporty. And at age 12, we began to realise something wasn't quite right. By the age of 16, I was completely paralysed from the chest down, and suddenly, at the age where all my friends were gaining independence, being able to go out and explore the world, I was being limited to not being able to even dress myself. For a long time, I refused to be in a power chair, to the point even where I could no longer push myself, yet I'd prefer to be in a manual and would sit facing a wall and couldn't even turn myself from the wall. When I first came along to a Powerchair Football session, I was quite reluctant to participate initially because in my head I still wasn't disabled. It showed me Powerchair users being active and being able people, and it changed my view completely. What I soon realised from just watching from the sidelines is it's not about disability. All of that is put on the sideline. You're just players when you're on the pitch. I can still remember the feeling of being able-bodied and going for a run and the adrenaline rush and my heart beating fast, and I almost crave that feeling. And being on the pitch in a sports power chair when I am dribbling down the pitch and scoring a goal, that's the only time I get a sensation like that. At age 18, I had to leave sixth form as I wasn't able to physically keep up with the demands of A-levels, and was at a bit of a crossroads in my life. And I approached the WFA and said, I've got time on my hands, use it as you will. And rather than just using me for little menial tasks, they actually thought, we'll get her on board and we'll give her a proper role here. So I'm now the fundraising officer for the WFA, and I absolutely love it. A lot of it's around events management and recruiting people to run races and do activities for us to raise money for the WFA, and we have some brilliant plans for the future. The social elements of Powerchair Football are as good as the game itself. I've met so many lifelong friends, and my Powerchair Football friend circle is now as big as my circle of friends that I made from school. When I was able-bodied, I used to play competitive football, so being back in competitive football is amazing, but being in the environment of the WFA, it's made me a more confident, sociable, independent young person, and so even though it's a disability sport, it's given me the ability to do so much more.